Welcome back, guys, to Steven's DIY Auto Repair.
Okay, guys, so we're back in this 2014 Chevy Impala with 166,351 miles on the clock. Unfortunately, the check engine light came back on, but we're here mostly for rear brakes and spark plugs today, but we're also going to take a look at that check engine light. So we're just going to scan for some fault codes real quick and see what codes are reappearing. And we're still getting that evap leak. Man. So we ended up not fixing it. I don't know if we have another, well, we obviously have another issue. We know for sure that the purge valve is an issue because it wasn't purging when it was commanded on. So something we're gonna have to revisit, but let's go ahead and tackle the spark plugs, the rear brakes, and then we'll come back and revisit this check engine light. So let's get to it, guys. Okay, guys, so we got our 3 coils and plugs there, and then on the back side we have our other 3 coils and plugs. It looks like we have enough room to get them off without taking our intake manifold off. So we're gonna go ahead, remove our connectors, take our fastener off there. It's gonna be 10 mil. Pull our plugs out and replace them. Okay, guys, so a little trick. We started with the hardest one here on the driver's side rear. If you, when it's down, twist it out like this, because it's originally going to be like that. Twist it out like that, and then you can pull it up off to the side and get it out. Okay, guys, so we got our first 3 out. As you can see, pretty bad. So it's fairly easy to get to them back here. You got plenty of room. Just use a smaller extension and you'll be fine. This last one, you know, you're working around this hose. You could take it off if you really wanted to. And once we unscrewed it, just pushed our extension that way and was able to remove it. So all 3 of these plugs, though, you're gonna have to rotate to the side, pull them out, and that's the way you're gonna have to put them back in. So let's go ahead and get these new plugs. Got them right here, some Bosch. Part number. So as always, we're going to check the gap just to ensure that it's proper gap and get them in there. Put some anti-seize on the threads, some dielectric grease in our boots here, torque it down to spec, and we'll be good to go. So this is why we check them. Spec is supposed to be 0.95 to 1.1 millimeter, and we're almost at 1.2 millimeter. So we got to correct it and then keep on moving on. Foot pounds is going to be 15 foot-pounds for the torque. Okay, so here we have all 6 spark plugs. Pretty bad. Alright, guys, so now we're going to be tackling the rear brakes, and we have our brand new Icon Creeper, or rolling cart, if you will. So we're gonna go ahead and put it to the test. So we're gonna go ahead and get this wheel off, and then we'll bring you guys right back. All right, guys, so we got a 13 mil. That one loose. Come in here. Find our bottom. All right. Guess we best toss them out here. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go ahead and continue getting this caliper off. So here is our brake pad, the outboard side. I mean, it is nothing left. And then check our inboard. Ooh, and we are metal on metal, baby. All right. So let's get the bracket off, get this rotor off. Okay, so we got a 13 mil on our bracket bolts. Go ahead and get this off and bring you right back. So the outboard side on the rotor doesn't look too bad, but now on the inside it looks like somebody took a cheese grater to it. Yikes. So here's our new rotor. It's a Duralast 55085DL. Part number. These are the non-gold. I usually like to get the gold, but we're gonna settle for these. See, this is what I'm talking about. Can't get a full can of brake clean under there, but I guess we'll make it work. Alright guys, so we're gonna get our brake caliper cleaned off, our bracket I should say, our caliper. We're gonna spray our rotor, get all the grease off. The new pads do not come with hardware, so we're gonna have to reuse those. I don't really like to do that, but we have no choice, so we'll bring you guys right back. Okay guys, so this caliper is gonna be a twisted design, and got the new, finally trying out the new Icon kit. Works pretty good. Twist right in. So I'll bring you guys right back. Okay guys, so we got our caliper wound in. Got our brake pads on. Now we're just going to clean up and lubricate our slide pins, and then we are good to go. Okay, got the pads on the driver's side. This is the outboard. About the same as the other side. Pretty worn. Inboard. Getting close to that metal. Alright guys, so there you have it. There is changing spark plugs and rear brakes and rotors in a 2014 Chevrolet. We're going to be ending it with 166,355 miles on the clock. We took it for about a 4-mile stretch to beat in the brakes. Brakes are working good. Everything's good to go.